Hi, I'm Jess McDonald.
And I'm Sydney Collins.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Whoa. This
Thank
is
you.
the size of my baby. This, holy moly. Well, you go ahead. You go ahead and.
I don't even know how to attack.
Neither do I. That's why I'm like, I put the pressure on you just now. Because
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
want this kind of pressure. I like pressure in soccer, but big pretzel pressure, I don't know.
Not so much.
Not so much. Where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Do you have
And
siblings?
I do not.
No, you're only child.
Yes.
Oh, helmet
Yeah.
on for impact, people. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Okay.
But both my parents played professional sports, so we're super close.
What sports did they play?
My mom played professional beach volleyball, and my dad played. She's from Canada, so I'm part Canadian. And then
Holy moly.
my dad played football in the NFL, and then for University of Washington. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Where did your dad play in the NFL?
he played for the Green Bay Packers and the Rams.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is sweet.
And then he played in the CFL, which is how I
Okay.
met my mom. If you
Yeah.
wanted the whole love story briefly.
Ah, okay. No, I love it. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. So they just went ahead and breeded them a little stud.
Yeah.
Look at them. Professional athletes created a professional athlete, people. This is awesome. I'm here for this. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm a mom, so obviously as a parent, I want my children to play soccer. So
Yeah.
how in God's heavenly name did you end up being a professional soccer player and not into volleyball, for example? Or
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably ended up playing volleyball at some point, didn't you? In your youth?
A little bit.
Did you
but
try it?
A little bit. It
Yeah.
wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
I'm more of a runner.
Yeah.
So it didn't really.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't have crazy height or anything
Yeah.
going for me. But
Okay.
no, I mean, we played sports all growing up just
Mm-hmm.
as a family. We were really just always playing some sort of sport. I actually played softball growing up for a little bit as well.
Ah, okay.
But even though neither of my parents played soccer, they
Yeah.
were always really good mentors, and they always understood what it was like to be an athlete.
Yeah.
And I think that I loved it, but I also loved playing, sports with my parents, and so that was a big part of why I even ended up in sports.
That's so cool.
But yeah.
As a parent, obviously, I want my kids to play soccer, but I'm like, okay, do your own thing. So
Yeah.
my oldest never picked up soccer. And it wouldn't get under my skin nearly as much. He knows this, so even if he watches this footage, it's fine. He's left-footed.
Oh my gosh, he's
It would not bother me nearly as much if he wasn't left-footed. If he was right-footed, okay, cool. Do your own thing. I'm not pressuring you. But I'm like, dang, kid.
This is like a gold mine that he's sitting on.
You have a golden foot. You have something that's so incredible that most people on this earth don't even have. And he's just like, no. And I'm like,
Maybe
okay,
he'll come
it's fine.
around. There's still time.
Maybe. Now that I'm not playing professional anymore, I'm just like, okay, maybe he'll pick it up after my playing career.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of crossing my fingers there still. But he's a swimmer.
Okay.
He does track and field, so he does do his own thing, which is great. I'm okay with that. I'll always be his cheering section.
Yep.
I'm like, dang kid, you have a left pegger. You have what I don't have, what I've been wanting, you know? I'm not a lefty, obviously, but when I use my left foot, I'm kind of closing my eyes, hoping it just goes on frame and I shoot the ball. It's just okay, I'm going to kick it as hard as I can. Hopefully it makes it longer than 5 yards. But, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Anything else I can get for you?
No, this looks amazing.
Yeah. I got the salmon, some rice, mixed veggies. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I love fish.
I do too.
So it's my go-to normally.
Yes, I got the salmon salad, and it is phenomenal, I would say.
Good.
Really, really good.
What is your pregame meal typically? Let the kids know.
The kids know.
Oh yeah, let the kids know.
I would say, honestly, really similar to this. I would say salmon, salad, some sweet potato. I don't like to eat a lot for the games.
Really?
Yeah, I like to have a lighter meal for sure.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I get a little nervous, so I don't want to feel nauseous.
Yeah, okay.
But Do you keep in contact with any of your old Courage teammates?
Yeah, KK is one of my homies.
Okay.
I love her. Not only is she my friend, I'm a big fan of hers. Her game from, forget her first preseason with us. Her game has developed so much ever since her very first week in preseason, you know, as a pro. And I'm like, sis, I text her all the time. I'm like, her distribution alone.
Yeah.
There's this ball that she knows that I absolutely love in the game. When it goes from a center back, Abby Dahlkemper was like pristine at this. This was her bread and butter. When it goes from a center back and she breaks a couple lines and into the 10 in that half space pocket, so like that diagonal dink.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite ball in soccer in
the
general.
game of soccer. Okay.
Yeah. And KK has hit those a few times, and she texts me like after games like, "Did you see that ball?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You know I saw it." You know.
Yeah.
So watching her game develop, I'm like, I am such a proud friend, but like I'm actually a genuine fan of KK's. Just watching her develop the way that she has and the leader that she's become too. I'm almost like a proud mom.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my baby's growing up so fast. You know, like, oh my goodness. So she's been so incredible for this back line between her and Ryan Williams. Watching her develop too. I'm a huge fan of Ryan Williams because that girl, first of all, she can run all day.
Yep.
And you have to run all day when you're an outside back because it's such a strict position now in soccer. And so, yeah, KK, really good friend of mine. Ryan, I'm a big fan of hers because I got to watch both of their games develop from when they were super young to now, and like seeing them being leaders on the team. I'm like, okay, look at these women like wearing the captain's armbands, you know what I mean? So,
and it's so interesting hearing you talk about like how you knew them early on in their career, because coming in last year, to me, they were always like the leaders, and they've always been the veteran players that I look up to. And so that's really cool that you saw them at the beginning, and I feel like I'm seeing them, you know, later on in their careers. Okay, so if you were on the current team and you had to create a club, what club would you create?
A babysitter's club. I've been the only mom on most teams I've ever been on. I need some sitters. What would be your club if you were to create a club on the Courage?
I think I would create a pickleball club.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you played with Ryan Williams? Because she says she plays when she goes home.
She does. She tells me her dad's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not played.
Yeah.
But I've not played with Ryan. I gifted Haley Hopkins a pickleball set for her birthday.
Yeah.
It was kind of one of those gifts that's like equally beneficial for both parties.
Okay.
If you like gift it and the receiver.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would do. I feel like it would be really competitive, and I think me and Haley would win.
You think so?
I do.
Ooh, I'm telling Ryan.
I do.
Ooh.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So, how was your meal?
It was 10 out of 10.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Okay.
I really enjoyed this.
5 stars, people. Such a great meal here at Clouds Brewing in Durham. So thank you to Clouds Brewing in Durham, and thanks to Pepsi for setting this up.
See you next time.
There you go.
Yeah, that was smooth. There we go.